Hi guys, this is Emnal and we are back playing Hearts of Iron 4 with Death on Dishonor DLC as Romania. I actually had a crash like 3 minutes in when this thing was finishing. Oh, actually... Alright, yeah, well, we'll see if it's gonna crash again. Hopefully not, because that would be a dead save. I couldn't, go back to the moment I started recording, but nothing really happened between. Since we just picked field hospitals on our one empty research slot and, well, fast forwarded. Yeah, so let's continue. Okay, so we've sent the, we've sent to Hitler a proposal to partition Czechoslovakia. He has accepted. The German government has approved our draft of the treaty and proposed demarcation lines. All that remains is to send an ultimatum to Prague. So I haven't seen that before, and so it seems like we are not getting another crash. And, yeah. This nonsense. So this should be... Yes, this is our puppet. Okay, so this is a Reichsprotektorat now, since we are... Actually, so this is TISA, of course. So we as fascists now have different versions of puppets. Let's see how that actually works. Manage subjects. I think it actually requires more to... I'm not sure if we'll be even able to annex them. I'm not sure if that how that works. Right, so it will be satellite here. And now what does it do? So cannot declare wars, cannot decline a call to war. We can recruit troops using their units with 75% of what they have. I mean, when we recruit units using their things, 75% or 70% of the manpower goes from their pool and 30% from ours. Extra trade plus 60, trade cost minus 60, industrial, civil industry. Okay, oh, and they are giving us 25% of our civilian industry. Interesting. And if we were to lower that... okay, wait a minute. We cannot... oh, yes, Master can build constructions on the subject's territory, which we'll have to do in order to lower their autonomy. Although, I'm pretty sure that for actual puppet, not a fascist puppet, that's... only 500 one way rather than 800. So that's annoying. And if we were to turn them into Reichskommissariat, the subject manpower requirement, so the amount of the percentage of manpower that goes from their pool is 90. We get more trade and yeah, overlord trade cost, yeah, yada. Oh, and military industry actually goes to us. No, so interesting stuff, but not exactly useful for us here. Really annoying, to be honest. Oh well, so as far as the... let's see. Dev and Cake. Kingdom of Romania, Kingdom of Hungary. And instead is core of Czechoslovakia, owned by Dishonor Romania. So it doesn't, of course, count the fact that, yeah, we will need to actually annex them to own this. Well, this is gonna be painful. Can we? How much can we build there? Huh. Okay, this is problematic. Well, it says that we can build here, based on the fact that we are Reichsprotektorat. Master can build constructions on the subject territory, but it doesn't seem to work. So perhaps it's back. Okay, let's unpause and see if maybe it's going to get fixed. Okay, yes, it has. Well, we can't build shit, not really. So, no. Alright, well, we'll have to, I guess, build shitloads of airfields and anti-air and I don't know, the rest of it to get to cut down on the production on the autonomy. It will take a while, but it just requires probably even a few years of fast forwarding at the end of the game. But well, what can you do? So yeah. Now we cannot go secure Bosphorus because we do not own enough units in the field, so we'll just go for a Hunadora Steelworks. There we go. And there's that. We finished. What was it? Oh, right. We can now upgrade our units a little bit. We haven't built any of those quite yet, so because we didn't want to waste, since they would reset anyway, so it didn't really matter. What do we want to sacrifice? I'd say perhaps a little bit of artillery. Yeah, I think we can cut down on 2 artillery bits. Oh, right, we'll have issues with rubber. Yeah, okay, we'll buy more rubber later on. Let's do it this way though. Alright. Poland joined allies and Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact. Okay. Okay, and right, so the thing is that now our goal is to get industry going, but before we do that, I think we want to get industrial concerns to reduce industrial research. So for time being, which is 12 or so days, we'll be researching something else. Well, we kind of need to get... okay, that would be only 12 days, so that doesn't work. Let's get that. I'm just waiting for 150 so we can switch it. There we go. Alright, so this goes into machine tools. I think this is gonna go into disperse industry. And this is gonna be construction. Okay. There we go. Alright, it's high time to actually get the rubber. There we go. So Zog submits, which means this went to Italy. Not a big deal. Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact. Okay, then for a second I thought they actually already had a claim on us. But, well, they do have claim, the Casus Belli. Alright, so we got a little bit of steel, which actually means we can cut down on our imports. Actually, we can do it twice, I think. Let's see, because, yeah, we are using some for... wow, okay, we are actually building... I could have sworn that I was building convoys. Yeah, okay, so let's finish this submarine, but yeah, we kind of want some convoys stockpiled, so we're going to switch to that. How are we on this? Well, we still couldn't, even if we deployed everything that we have. Yeah. Okay, so problematic thing here is that even if we went for it, well, our units are not exactly capable of penetrating the Dardanelles. Not really. It would be an issue. Let's see. So you are already going for Dancing or War, which probably means that it will get to 80. And the moment we actually we go to war, they would simply join allies. Maybe, or even worse, they would join Axis. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. Let's continue this way, but so the option here, of course, is to simply wait for this thing to reach 20, which will take a bloody while, sadly. And then deploy everything. I think we'll just go for more oil and see how it goes later. Alright. Transband communism. Yeah, so this is the problem that they are going so with this so early. Oh, actually, this is gonna expire. Okay, in 1940. So yeah, actually have quite a long time. Fall of Nanjing. So Japan is doing okay-ish, I guess. Let's see how much they still have. A lot of manpower. They have actually landed in a few places, so that should speed it up. And China still has, well, very limited amount of factors, and since in this specific game we are not interested in bleeding Japan dry, we are not going to, of course, send any guns to China. They should at some point fall. What we could actually technically do is send some volunteers to... yes, we could send how many? 4 divisions of volunteers to Japan to seal the deal here. Should we? Nah, let's leave it as it is, because if Japan wins too early, then they can backstab the Soviet Union, and it all becomes a mess, and the fight against Soviet Union becomes way too easy. So yeah. Also, this way we'll keep our tension low-ish. Imagine we are selling most of our oil, if not all. Yeah, we have 3 left, so of course, basically researching that oil, well, unlocking that oil here amounts to a few factories. I believe that will be 2 civilian factories on top of the oil that we are getting. Okay, let's see the production. Okay, so we'll get 2 of those, and what next? Are we on supplies? Support. I think it's time to add a little bit more. More tanks won't hurt, and yeah, this is more or less a good option. Although we'll need more guns sooner rather than later. Although I don't think we will actually want much more in terms of infantry. I have plenty of that already. So then we will mostly focus on getting tanks and whatnot. Let's see. I would actually want to add at least 1. The way I would actually probably do it is go with armored battalions, light tank, and remove so the 4 of those, and let's see, 4 light tanks and 2 self-propelled artilleries, something like that, and then some support artillery, engineers, and so on and so forth. So that would be a way to go, I think. We'll need to get some anti-tank as well. So. Now when I think about it, I don't think we want... I mean, I don't think we need more artillery quite yet. Alright. But yeah, so lack of anti-tank is a problem, yeah. The fact that we cannot even start building them, and of course we are behind in this, in civilian factories. Wow. As you can see, we are running out of things to build. Even, well, we could later build in our build here, but yeah, those aren't ours, so. Intelligent access, well, Poland refuses German ultimatum, there should be a war in a moment. And there we go. And they want to invite us to a faction? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Oh, damn it. God, we need to cancel that licensing agreement. I guess we are subsidizing them with civilian factories. Actually, maybe not be a terrible idea, now that I think about it. Well, considering that we are indeed running out of things to build. Okay. Now, could we deploy all our units and go for secure the Bosphorus? Let's wait a few days, actually. There we go. Let's see how high this goes. So we would like to basically conquer Turkey before the war starts. Okay, pause. Hasn't. Alright, so apparently everyone already joined the war, never mind then. And we're gonna deploy. That's enough. secure the Bosphorus. Now, we want our best troops. We don't have much of those, but so basically we want what 6 divisions per each, plus some for defense. Want that single tank division that we have here. Basically infantry divisions with the highest veterancy. But not exactly those small tank divisions, because they are shit. Now, well, we don't have enough political power to pick one of those yet. We'll see how it goes. Of course, the problem is that if we find ourselves unable to push through Istanbul, we don't even have tech to perform a naval invasion, which, yeah, it may be an issue. So that's 120 days, but yeah, I think it's worth to at least try to get ourselves Turkey, because I mean, for various reasons, of course, but one of them being a fact that we could actually build industry there. And now we would we probably have to consider switching our, turning our civilian factories into military ones, which is, I think, the first time I'm gonna do that. It feels weird, but well, we have a shit ton now, and it's you don't see the details. Well, not maybe a shit ton. We have 50 military factories, so as you can see, our limit is a bit low here in the Balkans. Germany has around 100, and I'm sure as hell they haven't even come close to their limit. So yeah, that's one of the problems playing in this area. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. It wasn't the best developed region. Okay. Well, I guess we can build the civilian factories there that we'll later get from them. Actually, we don't care about civilian ones, so let's actually let's build one military factory and one civilian. See how much how much are gonna gain from that in terms of reduced autonomy. Right, to see the autonomy, we need to simply go through here. Okay. Of course, we are going to. This is gonna finish in 36 days, so that's going to fix some of our problems, but that's about it. Right, and we want to send more units here, so say 8 per one, and then. That's basically what we have. I think 20 divisions here is plenty. We strategically deploy to save on attrition. Okay. And here, well, several options. Right, we haven't gone through that, but I think this can wait. I think we need those anti-tanks before we upgrade our artillery. There we go. German pressure towards Benelux. think since we are swimming in the factories anyway, we'll just get more of this. Yada yada yada. I hope they will win pretty convincingly. But well, push comes to shove, we are going to support them a little bit. Yeah, I kind of want to, well, it's just hope that I don't think we'll be able to win the war against Turkey before the whole thing collapses, and by whole thing collapses I mean before this reaches 80. I think if we had done it one before, so if we planned properly and had the enough manpower in training so we can deploy all of that, we would have been able to capture Turkey fast enough, but we shall see. Yeah, the problem is, like, I mean, when it reaches 60, the people are joining factions when attacked, and so on and so forth. They aren't guaranteed yet, are they? Nope. So, I think when Poland falls, that's an additional few percent. Yeah, not seeing that. And France is starting to falter. Marginal line has collapsed already, as you can see here. Yeah, it won't take long. To be expected, really, but. But yeah, 70 days earlier, we could have stood a chance. Alright, construction again. Yeah, that's better. Start with the ones that have a maxed out thing. Well, it's just minor details, really, but 60s now. That's such a poor provinces, really. Down to 50s. Oh, 160. Oh, there it is. Oh. Now 40s. Oh, one more 50. And, well, there we go. So this goes to the bottom. This goes to the bottom, and this goes to the bottom. There we go. Job well done. Right, I think we need to act pretty damn swiftly about this whole mess. Just as our occupies Eastern Poland, so this is where we are going to get our, well, once the war against the Soviet Union finishes, we'll want to get some of the Polish territory right here, later on. Although, now when I think about it, of course we should... No, yes, of course, right. When this finishes, this should be... yes, they're an owner rather than just a controller. So yeah, that's good. Then again, oh right, and of course if they capture it, that's also good enough. All right, let's go. Okay. So, for example, the better situation would be if, for example, Czechoslovakia refused our demands again for being split. And then we could, well, that would require for us to start World War II earlier and go to war against them, since they were guaranteed. does, but once they capitulate, we are becoming the owner, which well, fixes this problem. So, another thing is that apparently ID type 54 ID 550, whatever it is supposed to be a country leader, which I'm afraid is King Carl. Now, when I think about it, considering the whole cake thing, assuming that's the Marie Antoinette and this, so yeah, I think we actually won't be able to finish that anyway. We would have to actually keep King Carl in power. Damn it! So that means you need to go this option without joining Axis, basically. So yeah. Oh, damn it. so you basically need to go, neutral-ish here and perhaps join Comintern. Well, not really Comintern, but yeah, and become aggressive in some other way than via simply getting and going through here. So okay. Well, no achievement for us here. Lovely. Yeah, alright, so we are gonna go to war against Turkey in the next episode, I think. Okay, well, let's at least finish this, and we'll see how that goes. Research hasn't finished yet. There we go. Are they guaranteed? They are not. Alright, so we're going to go to war against them in the next episode, and, well, it's only 71, so... Well, we would have to conquer Turkey before France falls for this to properly work, but well, fairly unlikely. Well, either way, thanks for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series, and I will see you next time.